If your cologne smells like a sweet tea cocktail, you're doing it right. Introducing Southern Charm. Inspired by the classic Arnold Palmer drink, Southern Charm blends the refreshing notes of lemon and black tea with a daring splash of whiskey. Add a hint of sweet tobacco, white musk, and the unique touch of ambroxan, and you've got a fragrance that's as charming as a Southern gentleman and as modern as your favorite whiskey bar. Crafted by Sensual Obsessions and NoCap Fragrance Reviews, this scent is perfect for those who appreciate a blend of classic heritage and contemporary style. So go ahead, spritz on Southern Charm.
What's up, Fragrance family? Hey, I want to thank all of y'all who are viewing right now. As always, your viewership is so highly appreciated and important. But if you are one of my subscribers, y'all already know y'all are truth seekers, man. Y'all been here since day one. Y'all keep this thing rocking and rolling, and I can't thank you enough. But if this is your first time, then welcome. Something must have caught your attention. Hopefully I can keep it. This is NoCap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And hey, as I always say, you see the thumbnail, you already know what this is. This is the final haul of 2024. I have 10 here that are hopefully great fragrances, some that are new, that dropped this year, that I'm just not getting my nose on. Some of these are just some I'm just not getting my nose on. And some are, all of them probably are some you need to get your nose on, but that aren't talked about that often. So we're going to get into it. We got some Louis Vuitton inspirations that no one's talking about that NoCap is going to talk about it for you. So go ahead and lock in, man, and we're going to get right to it. We're going to start off with one that y'all have been requesting, that I've been hearing a lot of hype about. Damn it, I don't have the ones that I'm going to be smelling it against, but I'm very familiar with this scent. And this is a Lattafa fragrance. I realize I haven't been getting a lot of Lattafa, so we make enough of that. This is a Lattafa fragrance here that people have been talking about, and I'm excited to check this one out first and foremost, and that is the Kingdom. All right, let's not lock any shit over. The Kingdom, y'all. So yeah, let's get right into it. This is a clone of JPG's Le Male Elixir. Yeah, the beautiful tobacco, honey, you know, with the original DNA from the Le Male. I'm gonna say Le Male, because that's what it is. It's the body of a male. And y'all, these fragrance reviewers of the past have been telling us Le Male when we know how to fucking spell. It says Le Male, so that's what I'm going with. But anyway, just a little, yeah. A lot of details on this box, man. Nice, solid box actual presentation. I've seen people discussing the bottle, which I haven't gotten to yet, but the box presentation is pretty freaking good. Pull tab here, lifts up, and you have the bottle in all its gloriousness sitting right there. So let's pull it out and see what we're working with. Pause. Yeah. All right. I mean, people giving this bottle shit, but it's not horrible. I mean, it's a bit tacky. And take a look at it. Little diamond stud things on it. Decent detail. The back of the top looks just like the ridges on the back of the bottle. You know, clicks into place. Plastic cap, like, yeah, very plastic cap. Nothing special, but I've seen things that are a little more trash than this too. So let's just go ahead and rock with it. All right. If you're not familiar with this scent profile, then I mean, you have your regular lavender, mint. Oh, well, I just told y'all. Well, we're going to actually pull up what's in the Kingdom, because I'm hearing the notes on this one is a bit different. So we know what it's supposed to be cloning and what it's supposed to smell like. Well, let's check it out. All right, Lattafa Kingdom. It's Ciao Fragrantica. So the accords are vanilla, aromatic, sweet, amber, lavender, green, tobacco, fresh, spicy, herbal. So the chords are pretty much on par. Top notes of lavender, mint, and sage. The sage is different. Middle notes of vanilla, tobacco, orange blossom. A little different. Base notes of tonka, benzoin, and labdanum. So, all right. Let's see how close it is. Spray is decent. ain't no questions, ifs, ands, or buts about what the hell this is cloning. Wow. That. There we go. That thing kicks. But it's not no synthetic mess. This is competing. I don't even have to guess if this is going to be one of the top ones. Like the Tribal Intense one right now is what's standing true. I'm going to have to compare this to the original because I believe whatever the difference are, like the way the notes that they use to get there, it's going to be minimal. You get the lavender and the minty feeling from the jump. I even get that touch of vanilla and honey sweetness. Like some of them don't give you get the male feel right from the beginning. You get that minty freshness. This is good. And it kicks. I know this thing's going to fucking project. Pardon my French. This is probably going to project better than Tribal Intense. And I'm not just blowing smoke. I'm going to test them. Stay tuned for the full review on that. All right. So like I said, I got 10 here. But to make it 10, I got to recap one that I didn't wait on. All the rest of these are going to be first impressions. This one is not. I've already did shorts and slight reviews on this one right here. One of the first ones on YouTube to talk about this. And I'm glad I got my hand on it. Very aromatic, beautiful. You get that stronger with you DNA right off the bat. It's like intensely with some tobacco. It's beautiful. The vanilla, the chestnut, the tobacco, all of that plays great. The tobacco actually just gives it like a smoky feel. That's worth picking up, man. Especially right now at the price point that it's at. Check it out. All right, let's get into one. I'm just going to grab and go now. This one I was excited about, but it wasn't on my radar. Like clearly it's not on the radar for a lot of reviewers. But my uncle asked me, is there a clone of Louis Vuitton's from the Les Sables line, Fleur de Desert? I think that's what it is. Let's do it. Louis Vuitton. Fleur du Desert. Desert. Yeah. So this one, if you're not familiar with it, is a very unisex fragrance. You know, it's the one that's in the same group of Ombre Nomad and some of the others. So it's the cores are white floral, honey, floral, oud, amber, musky, sweet, rose, citrus. The accords on this one are honey, cinnamon in the top. Middle notes of jasmine, rose, and orange blossom. Y'all know that orange blossom has been doing this thing in 2024. Base notes of argat oud, ambroxan, ambrette, which is the musk mallow, like what you smell in Dior Homme Intense and whatnot. So I found one. It's on Fragrance World, and I've already cut into these so that we can save time. And this is from Fragrance World. This one is called Jacques Yves Rose de Mai. Rose de Mai, but this is cloning Fleur du Desert. All right. I smelled it, but I don't have it with me to say just how close it is. I kind of can remember this was earlier last week when I was going through, I stopped in the Louis Vuitton store because I knew this was on the way from Fragrance World, from fragrancebuy.ca, and I smelled it and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Definitely was unisex, little oud in it. Let's see how close this is. Oh, I'm sorry. Bottle presentation. course, it's going with the Louis Vuitton. The cap is not magnetic. Let you get a look at the name. Pretty solid, man. It didn't come in a little can like some of the ones who y'all know what just happened. Who cloned this fragrance, put it in a little can just like Louis Vuitton. They didn't do that. That fragrance world. Okay. You get the honey floral feeling right from the jump. It's like a fresh little spiciness from this cinnamon, of course. It's not kicking hard. Oh, shit. Not kicking hard off of that atomizer. So let's give it another little spray. But it's pleasant. Yeah. Very pleasant. Light. Close encounter type fragrance. A date night situation. A little sweet. Like I said, the florals are there, but like not overpowering. I will say I feel like the original has a little more oud kicking in it than this. I got that little bit of oud right from the jump on the original. But this is good. I can see myself rocking this. People should be talking about this when we talk about all the other Louis Vuittons. I think that right there has a place. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, we're going to keep it moving. I want this video to be extra long. Now, here's one that I've been looking for a dupe for. And I thought I had found one with Paris Corner, but it stays sold out. And the dupe I was looking for is Dreamcatcher. And of course, that is cloning Dolce & Gabbana's The One EDP. Been looking for a good one. Hopefully, we found one. Riffs. People have been sleeping on Riffs. I got a video coming on Wake Up and Smell the Riffs. This is Porto Fino Noir by Riffs. Decent little package here. Black box. Yeah, let y'all get a look at how it's designed or whatever, if you care. Yeah. All right. I picked this up at VV Fragrances. Bottle is very nice. I mean, you can see how that top is made like the Dolce & Gabbana The One. Give you any inclination of what it's cloning. All right. Like I said, not all of these will probably get full reviews, but the ones that do are going to be worth it, and you'll know. Yeah, let's try to see what the atomizer is talking about. Okay, nice spray right off the bat. Nice wide spray. Yo. So y'all, it's a story behind my Dolce & Gabbana The One. I haven't had it in like 3 years. It was stolen from me. If you've been a friend of this channel, if you're a true seeker, you are a subscriber, you already know how I lost that fragrance. And bruh, this is it. You get that cardamom, that sweetness right off the bat, the grapefruit. This is close, bruh. Yeah, people sleeping on this one. Why ain't they talking about this? Now, pending performance, this is, I almost say 90% close that I can remember. I used to wear that fragrance all the time. Like I said, it's a great date night fragrance, and I wore it for such. Ah, yeah, bruh, this finna get some play. Yeah, this is a second bottle cop type shit. Pending performance. That one, yeah, I'm with that. I'm with all of that. That's good. All right, let's keep it moving. Next up, another one that I had to go look up because I seen it and I'm like, what's this cloning? It has to be a Louis Vuitton fragrance. And this is cloning one that is more feminine leaning, I would assume. It's Cuberant. If you go look it up, I'm not going to go finding the notes and everything. If you're interested, it is a Louis Vuitton fragrance called Cuberant, C-U-I-R-B-A-T-A-N-T, something like that, Cuberant. But this one right here is Celsto. This is by Riffs as well. Or is it Milestone? Yeah, it's Riffs. Celsto Intense. Here's the bottle. Sits in there perfectly. You can tell by the tint. It's a little pinkish color. You know, it has some pear, some narcissus, some other florals like ylang ylang, and but in the base it has like moss, patchouli, and things like that. So I think that should bring it kind of back round to rounding it out to be maybe unisex. We just hoping, or is this just going to have to go to a family member, my wife, or something. Nice spray. Yeah, decent. Okay. This one's going to be a little bit hard to put off. You get that sweet pear in the top with some white floral, with some yellow florals. Yeah, those are yellow florals. It's pleasant. I could definitely smell this on a woman, a bossed up businesswoman. Yeah, this is, you wear this to an interview, or you are the CEO or supervisor, whatever you're doing. This is who this is. This is not a playful scent. It's more mature. It's not old lady. Can a man pull this off? We know anybody can wear almost anything these days. I'm going to attempt it. The pear, and I'm going to see how it settles down. Definitely kicks off the test strip. Performance is probably decent on this. Cuberant. Yeah, that's a different type of fragrance, man. It's good though. I can see a lady wearing it and a man struggling to pull that off just a little bit. We're gonna keep it 100. But this is a good fragrance. So far, these are all pretty damn good, if I have to say so myself, and I just did. All right, next up, we're gonna go with another Lattafa that you heard people talking about. This is Ajayeb Dubai. They have an original Ajayeb, the white one or whatever. I got this for a specific reason. Now, I didn't see many people talking about it. The ones who did talked about it, I was kind of different, the way the coffee came off and all this kind of stuff. And then I looked on Fragrantica, and I don't know what they just going from the notes, but the first thing they compared this to was Givenchy, Society, EDP, or whichever the new one is. I think they're both EDP, but Le Parfum, whatever it is, the darker colored one. They compared it to that. And I really do enjoy the Narcissus and the Vetiver and everything in that first one. So I had to go ahead and try this. Presentation, very nice, interesting. You can see through the bottle. It is translucent, but it's black on the back side. You know, keeping it that dark feel. Atomizer check. Just turn it. Turn it. Okay. Decent spray. Okay, I get there's like a burst of a citrus and a metallic type feel. I get the coffee. It's a bitter, roasted kind of coffee, actually. And it's not bad, but I'm definitely not getting Society. There's no iris in it, but I don't feel there's anything even trying to mimic iris right now. It's not bad. It actually gives a nutty feel. I think there's some kind of, one thing that caught my attention on this one was the butterscotch note in the base. So maybe I had to wait for it to turn sweet. I was curious of how that butterscotch was going to come across. I thought it was going to give a butteriness that gives it that similarity to that Narcissus and everything. Excuse me. But hey, yeah, jury's going to be out on it. I should have put the Chester strip so I could get to dry down on these. Didn't do it, but so far that's the one that's not doing it so much for me right now. So yeah. So far, that's the one that's going to really have to pick his game up. All right. Next one. I found myself interested in because I just go down a rabbit hole of looking at things or whatever. So, you know, people are so into the ex nihilo blue talisman ever since Ocho Cinco mentioned it, and we are sheeple and we ran with it. Hey, blue talisman, blue talisman. Everybody wants to clone blue talisman and all that kind of stuff, talisman, whatever it is. So I went into Neiman's to smell it one day and whatever, and the lady was like, okay, this one's decent, but you should try this one. You know, like, okay, this one is kind of borderline unisex or whatever, but I really enjoy it. So I smelled it. And then I started wondering, of course, is there a clone? Because that's what the fuck I do, right? And come to find out it was a clone. And that is none other than Ex Nihilio's Fleur Narcotique, which is like, Fleur Narcotique is like narcotic flower, which is literally what Maison Alhambra named their fragrance the first time around. Before they went through their little situation and everything, they really copied the packaging, but they have changed the names now to Flower Addiction. But it was narcotic flower. Now let's see if I can get. Oh, I almost lost it. So it sits in here. Okay, let me do this where y'all can really see. Sits down in there. Very cheap box. Cheap as fuck. All right, bottle definitely looks like what it's cloning. Definitely has the ex nihilo look. This is Flower Addiction on the top, Maison Alhambra. Let's smell it. Top does not click into place. Top is plastic. Atomizer check. Okay, get the job done. Wide sprays. Getting hints of it. Okay. Let's go in. Oh yeah, that's no alcohol. You get the flower feel from the blast. It's watery something. I gotta pull this up. It actually gives a blue talisman feel, the way that the fruitiness and citrus stuff in the top or whatever. I definitely know they're in the same family. Which, I mean, of course, this is a clone, but I'm tripping. Ex Nihilo Fleur Narcotique. Let's see. White floral, fresh, floral, fruity, citrus, musky, rose, tropical, powdery. Okay. The notes are, okay, that's what I was smelling. Top notes of lychee, bergamot, and peach. Middle notes of peony, orange blossom, jasmine, and pedalia. Base notes of musk, moss, and woodsy notes. I know what y'all think. This has to be feminine. Lychee, peach. And you'd be somewhat right. But you would be a fool to think you can't rock this. The peony and orange flower is very floral, pretty. But there's some depth to this crazy little fresh fragrance. I would rock this. You were going to get compliments with this. Women love for a man to smell like something they would want on them. I'm going to keep saying it. This is spring, fall time, summertime. Yeah. It's going to go different on your skin chemistry too, men. Like just the oiliness or whatever. It's not going to smell on you like it would on a female. So be mindful of that. It's not going to be so pretty on your skin. I like it. Yeah. I would say try it out. If you're a bold, masculine, and confident man, you can do that. All right. Next one. Let's talk about this right here. What do we have next? All right. Been thinking about checking this one out. I have the other exclusive saffron, and I love the Carolina Herrera high-end collection or whatever. So this is cloning Oud Couture. This is exclusive Oud. Let's go into it. Oud Couture just basically lists oud and 2 rose notes, like Turkish rose and something else. But there's actually more notes in this right here. Okay. Let yourself be known. Do that. Spicy, saffron, pepper. You get a little citrus in the top. The oud is there, but it's definitely not animalic or overpowering. This is decent. It's a metallic oud, not an animalic oud. It kind of puts you in the mind of an oud for glory type oud with the saffron, how it comes across. It's not overly rosy. I can get the hint of rose in there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Mild sweetness. Yeah, exclusive oud. Definitely worth the $20 price tag it's at right now. It's going to be linked below. It's like $19 and something. Yeah, that's nice. Of course, y'all probably know how the packaging goes, so get that out the way. All right, let's go with this. Lowe Matiere. We all know this isn't new. This is cloning Louis Vuitton's Matiere Noir or something like that. Let's pull it up real quick. Let's do that. I know this video is going a little long, but I appreciate y'all for rocking. I mean, it's the last haul of the year. Let's get it in. I ain't gonna half-ass it. I ain't gonna split this up. I say, hey, let's put it all in one. Let's get it. All right. Matiere Noir, whatever. Of course, floral, rose, fruity, patchouli, oud, woody, amber, warm, spicy, aquatic, balsamic. The aquatic probably comes from that cascalone that they put in everything. So the top notes of black currant, syrup. Oh, and watery notes. Okay. Middle notes of rose, cyclamen, narcissus. I love that narcissus flower for some reason. Jasmine, sambac. Base notes of patchouli, oud, incense, and benzoin. All right, so this one is right down that line, really. You know what I'm saying? From looking at the notes. Y'all know how this presentation goes. It opens from where the hell does it open? Oh, yeah. So you had a little flap here. What the hell am I doing? Tear it up. Bust it open like that. Then you got the canister in here that don't want to come out. Just like we had in Azure, or whatever. Sits in there. Y'all know the drill. I'm going to have to clean up all this mess. Does have a magnetic top, just like the others. All right, let's get our nose on it. Couple of pumps. All right, atomizer check. Nice. All right. You get that oud in this one. Smooth, like an ombre, nomad type oud. Little fruity, the rose accord in there. This is definitely unisex. Okay. Some of the florals are kicking up, like the little narcissus. I'm getting it. That black currant syrup, though, is not, I mean, it's not sweet at all, really. This is very rounded out. I can see myself rocking this. Love to see how this is going to develop. Stay tuned for a full review of this one. I already know this one's going to get a full review. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, if you're familiar with this scent and you've already worn it, you know how it develops, you know how it rocks, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about Lowe Matiere. All right, getting down to the last one. Well, we are on the last one. Had to pick this one up because it's a fragrance I love. I have a bottle of it, but I'll be using it sparingly. Now, one of the things you can do, if you have designer fragrances or niche fragrances, you can always stretch them with clones. That's what I'm going to do with this one right here. And that is none other than Fragrance World Olfactory Music Fest. Y'all can look at this and see what they are duping. Good gracious. Yeah, this is a jazz club dupe from Mason Margiela, whatever. All right, see how it goes. I'm going to instantly compare it to the OG. Look at that. They even put the little thread around the top. All that shit. Bruh. So what they say, Music Fest description, cognac, leathery. Okay. It's supposed to be rum in the OG though, but they said cognac in this one. But let's see. This is gonna be it, y'all. If you skip to the end to find out about this one, then here you go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I know that. I know that smell anywhere. Bro, they got that. Whoa. The fuck? Bruh, that is rebottled. The way that, if you're familiar with Jazz Club, the opening is like this. How the tobacco is a bittery sweet rum, like indistinguishable, greeny type. That's like 97%. And that's just because I can't make anything perfect. Wow. That is crazy. Crazy close. All right, first video I ever done and went 30 minutes. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. We had to end this thing correctly. I thank y'all for all we done in 2024. Looking for more great things in 2025. If you reached out, if you got my fragrance, and then you even, hey, you are one of them ones. Go ahead and subscribe, man. Hit the like button. Become a truth seeker. Until the next one, y'all already know how we do. Y'all know the vibes. Get you on the next one.